Welcome to my guide for 5 effective methods for relic farming. The advantage of running spy missions for relic farming is that not only is it a change of pace from doing defense, excavation, and interceptions, you're also guaranteed to get a relic drop on a lot of spy missions. Spy missions, depending on the tier, can award Lith, Meso, and Neo relics, so unfortunately you cannot farm Axii relics on spy. This is a highly effective method because even with minimal skill you should be able to complete a spy mission in about 3 minutes, and it's a method of farming that scales with skill. It also scales very well with extra teammate and caps out at 3 people away each do 1 volt. These can consistently be done in less than 2 minutes. The tier 1 spy missions are Alval on Mars, Cambria on Earth, Shklovsky on Phobos, Suicide on Mercury, and Unda on Venus. These drop Lift relics on the B rotation, which means you only have to complete 2 volts in order to get the relics. So one strategy for these is to on purpose trigger the alarm and then complete the next 2 volts to save time. My pick for tier 1 would be either Suicide or Avo, which in my experience are the fastest of the tier 1 spies. The tier 2 bolts are as following: Amalthea on Jupiter, Bodhi on Ceres, Dione on Saturn, and Valak on Europa. These drop Meso relics on the C rotation, so you have to complete all 3 bolts for these. My pick for these would be Bode on Ceres, which has a very nice and fast tile set. The tier 3 bolts are as follows: Kappa on Sedna, Laomedeia on Neptune, Oceanum on Pluto, and Rosalind on Uranus. When it comes to tier 3, Laomedeia or Oceanum are in my opinion the fastest, and both have nice, fast, and open tiles, especially if you're using Nova. Excavation is a timeless classic when it comes to relic farming. The advantages of Excavation are that for the higher tier, you get both Axii and Neo relics, and they are very easy to complete. I would recommend bringing a frame that can hold an excavator on their own, since teammates can't always be relied upon to hold the excavators. Frames like Vulban, Frost, and Nova are well suited for this job, with Vulban and Frost having very effective CC abilities and Nova having a very effective slow, as well as a good AoE damage option in antimatter drop. For Excavation, the node most worth your time is Hierarchon on Pluto. Interception is the best option for endurance relic farming, with generally speaking the highest drop chances of relics. For Axii relic farming they are king, with especially Cini being a good option. Just remember to get a frame that can CC and weapons that can kill. An organized squad is preferable, but they are soloable with frames such as Vulban. For low tier relics, capture missions are a solid option due to them being rather short in length. Their drop chances aren't a guarantee like tier 1 and tier 3 spy, but if capture is easier for you to complete, this may be a compelling option. Defense is one of the methods you definitely shouldn't attempt solo. For farming defense, I would strongly recommend running a full squad with full CP. A good option is a setup based around a DPS, Saren or Banshee, preferably Banshee, an EV Trinity, a buff Rhino, and perhaps an additional buff or CP leech. The advantage of defense is the minimal amount of effort it requires once you're in the mission. A popular destination for this is Hydron on Sedna.